Hello, Mr. Beard here with your class recap for Monday and Tuesday, March 5th and 6th. Our objectives were 1. To identify elements of an outline, and 2. Use an outline to organize the research papers. We began class with the bell ringer over our daily language, which you can see here. On Monday, we had SSR, so the only daily language you've had so far this week is Tuesday, March 6th, and that is there so you can pause this video and record the daily language that you missed. And I will just tell you off the bat, this is his name. It's not a misspelling of Ronald. He is Roald Dahl, famous children's book author of such things as Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Witches, The Fantastic Mr. Fox, James and the Giant Peach. He's actually really an interesting character. So if you ever get a chance, get on Wikipedia or Google his story, because he's a really interesting writer and had a really interesting life. But anyway, there's the daily language. And the next thing we did was go over PowerPoint on outlines. You can find this PowerPoint on our class website and go through it at your own speed, and it's pretty straightforward. So I don't want to take up this time now to give you that lesson, because most of us have probably had outlines. Certainly if you had speech, you made outlines. And some of the basics, like I said, are on this PowerPoint. What an outline is, some examples. The key is this: make sure you've all done your thesis statements. Your thesis statement is kind of the linchpin of this entire outline. The subpoints in your thesis statement will be related directly to the topic sentences in your body paragraphs. That's the key. Once you do that, the rest kind of falls into place and should be familiar to you. But like I said, it's on a website and you can view this at your own leisure. The next thing we did was get into our outline assignment. And as we kind of segue into that, I just want to tell you, think of an outline like a house blueprint. You wouldn't just grab a board and say, I'm going to build a house, and just start putting boards randomly in order. Like, I think a board should go here. Oh, let's see, let me put a fireplace there. Yeah, that would be, a nice place for fireplace. I'm going to put a fireplace there, and then I'll put another board here, and I'll go ahead and nail it to this board. You wouldn't do that. You would have a plan. You have a blueprint, and you know exactly where every board is going to go. You know exactly what the house is going to look like when it's completed. That's what an outline does for your research paper. It provides a blueprint for this 5 to 7 page work, what it's going to kind of look like in the end, what kind of topic sentences you're going to use, what kind of transitions you're going to use, what kind of introduction, what kind of conclusion. So it gives you a really good idea, and once you've done it, it saves you a lot of time, and it lets you know what you're working towards. So that's the benefit of it. And to practice with the outlines, we had an outline assignment, which if you go to our class website and click on outline, you'll see not only the PowerPoint, but also you will get to see the outline assignment attachment and the outline rubric. What you're going to need to do in OneNote is you're going to create an outline tab along with the following pages: outline assignment, rubric, my outline, meaning your outline, and any teacher comments underneath once you've completed that and I'm grading it. Just a reminder, guys, don't click on this. That'll open this assignment in the browser and it'll make printing more of a headache. So download it. Click this arrow button and it'll allow you to download the assignment. Once you click that and you download it, the directions are, you've got an essay here, an example essay. You're going to look at this essay and you're going to kind of reverse engineer. Like in movies and stuff, when they reverse engineer something, like let's say they find a phone or some other piece of technology and they kind of go inside it and see how it's going to work, and then using that information they can make their own phone or piece of technology that's just like that. Well, that's what you're kind of going to do. You're going to create, reverse engineer this essay and then fill in the outline. So put the copy and paste introduction here, the thesis statement here, and so forth. And when you get finished, you're going to hit Control P or File Print and print it right into your OneNote under that page that was titled Outline Assignment. And that's it for today. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. Thanks for listening.